how to sign up and use Proton Mail for free. The first thing you need to do is open up your browser and navigate to the following URL address. This URL address is my referral link. If you use this link to sign up to Proton Mail, then you'll be supporting the channel if you do eventually decide to upgrade from the free plan to one of the paid plans. Once you've clicked on my referral link, you'll be taken to the Proton Mail homepage. Before we create a Proton Mail account, I just want to give you a brief summary of what exactly Proton Mail is and how it might differ from other email service providers. First of all, Proton Mail is an end-to-end encrypted email. It is a free private email with its own free plan. If you outgrow Proton Mail's free plan, you can always upgrade to one of the paid plans. Proton Mail is an encrypted email service and it offers Swiss privacy. You can access your Proton Mail through various different ways. The first way is the web login using Proton Mail's website. I'm on a desktop and that's what I'm going to be using in this video demonstration. They also have an Android app on the Google Play Store, an iOS app on the App Store, and a Proton Mail bridge which integrates with your Proton Mail account, allowing you to access your emails through your favorite email client. Great, with that bit of background out of the way, let's get back to creating a Proton Mail account. You have two ways in which you can create a Proton Mail account. The first way is to click on Create a Free Account at the top right hand corner, or to click on Create a Free Account at the top of the web page. I'm going to be clicking on Create a Free Account right here. Once done, you'll be taken to the following web page where you can select a Proton plan. For this video demonstration, we're going to be going with the Proton free plan, which requires no billing details, and you also get access to Proton Calendar, Proton Drive, and Proton VPN. You get all these Proton services when you sign up to create a Proton account. And of course, on the right hand side, you have the paid versions. Again, we're going to be going with the free plan, so I'm going to click on Get Proton for free. Once you've done that, you'll need to choose a username, pick a password, and repeat that password. So I'm just going to do that now, guys. Once you've entered in all the details, click on Create Account. You'll then need to do a one-time verification. You can either do it by email or SMS. I'm going to be going with email, so I'm just going to put in an email address here to complete the one-time verification. Once you've entered in your email address, click on Get Verification Code. A verification code will then be sent to the email address that you provided, so I'm just going to open up my Gmail inbox here to be greeted with the Proton verification code, and then I'm just going to open up this email. I'm going to copy the verification code, and then I'm going to go back to my first tab where I'm signing up to Proton Mail, and then I'm just going to paste in the verification code and click on Verify. Once done, your Proton account for the Proton Mail service will then begin being created. Once done, you'll need to pick your display name, so I'm just going to go with what's already there, and then click on Next. You'll then have the option to save your contact details, such as the email address you provided to receive the one-time verification code, or the phone number if you used an SMS code to get the one-time verification. So of course, I used my email and I don't want Proton to save this email address, so I'm going to uncheckmark this box and then I'm going to click on Maybe Later. You'll then be greeted with this warning window which says you did not set a recovery method, so account recovery is impossible if you forget your password. Proceed without recovery method. For me, guys, because this is a video demonstration, I'm not going to add a recovery method. I would advise you though to do so. So all I'm going to do is click on Confirm. Once done, you'll have successfully created your Proton account and now have access to Proton Mail. So I'm just going to click on Next here, Next again, and then Get Started to be taken to my Proton Mail inbox, where you can see you're greeted with a first email from Proton. You can click on this welcome email if you want from Proton to see all the features offered by Proton Mail. I'm now going to show you how to send an encrypted email using Proton Mail. To do this, the first thing you need to do is navigate to the left hand side here and click on New Message. Once you've done that, you'll need to enter in the email address of the person that you're going to be sending to, and then the subject. So I'm just going to type in here test, and then in the body of the email, I'm also going to type test, and I'm going to delete the default pre-typed text here. Great, so once you've composed your email and you're ready to send it through Proton Mail's encryption, then what you'll need to do is click on this padlock symbol here at the very bottom of your email message. So I'm just going to do that now. Once you've clicked on it, a small window will open which says encrypt message, send an encrypted password protected message to a non-Proton Mail email address. Your message will expire after 28 days, and you can learn more by clicking on this hyperlink text. So to open this email, the recipient will need the password that you enter in here, and you can also give a password hint in here. So I'm just going to type in my password now, which is going to be 2023, which is the year I created this video, and the hint is going to be what year are we on? Now, of course, guys, this is a video demonstration, so you want to make sure your password is a lot more harder to guess, and also your password hint is something only that your recipient would be able to understand. Of course, the password hint is optional. Once you've entered in a password and a password hint, click on Set Encryption. The password will then be set, and you'll be greeted with this message directly under subject, which says, "This message will expire on Tuesday, February 14th, 2023 at 2042. Now, you can edit the expiry of this email message by clicking on Edit, but before we do that, there's a couple of other things which you can do with Proton Mail, so I'm just going to show you that real quickly. So I'm just going to click on these three horizontal dots, which will give me more options. So for this video demonstration, I'm going to request a read receipt from the recipient, so I'm going to click on this to checkmark it. You can also click on these three horizontal dots once again to set an expiration date, which you can also do by clicking on Edit here at the very top underneath subject. So I'm going to change the expiry of this message, and I'm going to do this by clicking on Set Expiration Time from this list here. You'll then be greeted with a small window which allows you to edit the expiration time. By default, it's set to 28 days. Let's change this to 0 days, and then let's set the hours to 1 hour. So I'm just going to click on the box here which says 0, and then I'm going to change it to 1. This message will now expire in 1 hour, and you also have the option to checkmark this box which says I'm sending this message to a non-Proton Mail user, which is the case, so I'm going to checkmark this box. If you're sending it to a Proton Mail user, then you don't need to do that. And once you've done all of that, all that's left to do is to click on Set. And now I'm going to send this message to the recipient by clicking on Send. And I'm now going to open up the email message in the recipient's inbox by clicking on my other tab here. Of course, guys, I'm sending to myself, so I'm also the recipient too. And then I'm going to click on my inbox to see the email message from my Proton Mail account. And then I'm just going to click on it to open it. And as you can see, this is how the email looks like. So it says, "You have received an encrypted email from my username at proton.me. The expiry date is as follows, and the password hint is right here." And now the recipient will need to unlock this message with the available information that he or she was given. And to do this, they can simply click on Unlock Message. Another window will then open in another tab, and then the recipient will need to enter the password that was given to them to unlock the message. So I'm just going to type in the password now, and once they've done that, they can simply click on Read Message. And now they'll be able to see the email message that you sent them, and they can see the expiry time right here in red. The recipient can also reply to this email by clicking on Reply Securely, typing out their message, and then clicking on Send to reply back to you. And that pretty much concludes the video on how to sign up and use Proton Mail for free. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like, comment down below, and most importantly of all, subscribe to support the channel. I'll see you on the next video.
Why is it so